on the streets and is begging, I'm thinking you've got a
heavily
good brain, you're
enforcing
reading it.
concrete
Then
contracts,
you
communication links,
the railways
and the
system
moment
is
in which
there.
understanding
If you have a disability,
Yes.
that means
Their
your brain
brain
is
is
not
there.
working.
So I'm sitting here with Obul Okwes, JHR's Country Director in Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of the Congo. Obul is a native French speaker, so you might have to be forgiving on his English, although he's learning very hard and doing a fantastic job. Obul, what made you want to join JHR?
I've received the candidature to be to the local or country director by internet, provided by JED, and after that I applied and was in the process with JHR team in Toronto. In the end of this process, I was I chosen that as the country director here in DRC.
And what is it about the Journalists for Human Rights that you believe in? What is it about our mandate that drew you to JHR?
I don't understand.
What is it about the work that JHR does that you like?
Yes. The main thing I like in JHR is that they gave me possibility to improve my small knowledge in human rights and in journalism, because I worked as a journalist 10 or 12 years ago, but I didn't have the main possibility to work in human rights issues, but I liked it. That's why JHR gave me the possibility to improve my knowledge in that domain, that sector of human rights.
And Obul, what impact is JHR making in the DRC?
Before our training here in DRC, maybe journalists were not very interested for human rights being or issues. But after, we can see that in newspapers or in local television or radios, those who came to our training are now those who make reports about human rights. I can tell you that it's in 30 or 80% in newspaper in Kinshasa. Journalists who make reports now about human rights issues are or were our trainees.
And why is it important that journalists report on human rights issues?
No, I didn't understand.
Why is it important
Yes.
for journalists to report on human rights issues?
It's very important. We can't, in a country as like DRC, there are many problems about human rights issues. I can see that it's the life of people. Human rights is the life of people. It's important for journalists to tell people what happened in their life, and we can't make what can I say, a limit between life and human rights.
And what are some of the human rights abuses suffered by people in the DRC?
Oh, many abuses of human rights in DRC. We see well, it's not only in the east where we have rapes and so on and so forth. But even here in Kinshasa, in the town, policemen, government, I don't know, teachers, there are many human rights abuses, many forms of human rights abuses. Yes.
Well, Abul, thank you very much. You're doing a great job for JHR, so thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, and thank you for your coming in Kinshasa.
My name is Ben Peterson, and I'm the co-founder and executive director of Journalists for Human Rights. I'm standing here in Bandundu province of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. There are very few places on earth where the work of JHR is more needed. During the conflict here, in the last few years, over 5 million people have died. That's more casualties than in any other conflict since the Second World War. There is a vast and immediate need for greater public awareness and acceptance of human rights norms here in the DRC, and that's what JHR is set out to do. Through partnerships with local radio stations, television stations, and newspapers, by providing fellowships to working journalists, by partnering with local NGOs, JHR is working to reach vast swaths of the population here in the DRC with improved information and acceptance of basic human rights issues. I'm very proud of our work here in the Congo. I believe that we are part of the solution here. It's not going to be easy, it's not going to be immediate, but with your support, we will work to make a difference in the lives of people here in the Congo.
On the streets and is begging, I'm thinking you've got a
Heavily
good brain and you're
enforced
reading it, begging.
who are somehow continuous communication links and the movement which understanding we have a third number. They are lying right there.